In the early 2000s, Sean "Diddy" Combs stood at the pinnacle of cultural power. A mogul of music, fashion, liquor, and television. He dictated trends. He built icons. And he commanded loyalty. So much so, that in a now infamous moment on national television, he made aspiring artists walk for hours across New York City to fetch him a slice of cheesecake. That was the power he wielded. That was the reality of being under Diddy's empire. But in 2024, the empire has crumbled. The man once nicknamed Love now lives inside the cold walls of the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a notorious jail that houses high-profile inmates under grim conditions. No private chefs. No penthouses. No velvet ropes. From the heights of opulence to a cell behind bars, Sean Combs is now on trial. Not in a metaphorical sense. In a courtroom. In front of a jury. With charges so disturbing they threaten to erase his legacy. The federal case against Combs is sweeping. Prosecutors allege he operated a criminal enterprise, charging him under RICO laws, the very legislation once used to dismantle the mafia. He stands accused of sex trafficking, transporting individuals for prostitution, arson, kidnapping, and a range of other crimes. The prosecution alleges Combs created a network of control and abuse that spanned 2 decades, from 2004 to 2024. A world where women were coerced into performing sex acts in settings he referred to as freak-offs. A world laced with drugs like ketamine and ecstasy. A world where these encounters were filmed, stored, and allegedly used as blackmail. Federal authorities claim that Combs's business empire wasn't just the backdrop, it was the engine. They allege his employees helped clean up rooms, stock them with drugs and baby oil, and arrange travel for the women involved. This wasn't hidden, they argue. It was structured. And yet, he denies everything. Through his lawyers, Combs claims that all sexual activity was consensual. That what happened behind closed doors was personal, not criminal. That this is nothing more than an overblown attack on a celebrity lifestyle many refuse to understand. But the case grows more complex with each passing day. In March 2024, federal agents raided Combs's homes. What they say they found sent shockwaves through both law enforcement and the public: weapons, ammunition, over 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and a trove of images and videos allegedly documenting the freak-offs. Now, 4 women are expected to testify. One of them, no longer anonymous, is Cassandra Ventura, the R&B singer known as Cassie. A former girlfriend and protege, she filed a civil lawsuit in 2023 alleging rape and repeated physical abuse during their 10-year relationship. It settled in 24 hours. But 6 months later, hotel surveillance footage from 2016 surfaced on CNN. It showed Combs physically assaulting Ventura. Combs posted an apology. But the damage was done. The video will be played in court. This federal case is just one part of a broader reckoning. More than a dozen civil suits are pending. More accusations. More women. More patterns. The court of public opinion is loud. Documentaries, podcasts, media coverage dissecting every detail. But in a Manhattan courtroom, a different kind of judgment looms, one that could see the once billionaire spend the rest of his life in prison. Combs has rejected a plea deal. He wants to fight. He claims this is an assault on consensual relationships, a misunderstanding of a swinger's lifestyle. His lawyers say the charges are an exaggeration. The prosecutors say the evidence is irrefutable. Since September, Combs has been denied bail 4 times. He sleeps in a cell once occupied by other fallen celebrities like R. Kelly and Ghislaine Maxwell. He's a far cry from the Diddy who shared champagne with presidents, who partied with A-listers like Jay-Z, Beyoncé, Kim Kardashian, Leonardo DiCaprio, and even royalty. That list of celebrity friends once seemed endless. Now, most of them are silent. The man who once built careers is now fighting for his own name. This trial, expected to last 8 to 10 weeks, is not televised. But its impact is televised across culture. Across race, gender, and power. It is about the myth of invincibility. About who gets away with what. And about what happens when the lights go out and the music stops. 12 jurors and 6 alternates will decide Sean Combs's fate. And with each word spoken in that courtroom, another brick is either placed back on the walls of his fallen kingdom or hammered further into dust. The prosecution says this is about justice. The defense says it's a smear. But the world is watching. Because this isn't just about Diddy. It's about a system, a culture, a legacy on trial. And for Combs, whose net worth has already plunged from over $1 billion to under $400 million, the verdict may cost him more than money. It may cost him the last piece of control he ever had. In the courtroom of America's reckoning, every lie echoes louder. Every truth hits harder. This is no longer Bad Boy for life. This is life, for real. The long-form modified version is now complete and saved as a speech-style document. Let me know if you'd like the viral title, description, tags, and 50 hashtags in English for this article as well.